I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the second city saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd. This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe...
Launching. Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this.
Watch out. Oh my gosh, what impact. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Boom.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Up the rope he goes.
Stalking from above.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Drop kick.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
High angle belly to back suplex. Bang! Man.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Eddie with a reversal. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
And come on, was that really called for? The ref's down, and that's never a good sign.
If you're going to break any rules, I suggest you do it now.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino heat.
Caught with a lariat.
Eddie Guerro is calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Punk never saw that coming.
Eddie's ready for something.
Malicious fall-away slam.
And Latino heat is really dialed in right now.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
And a well-timed counter. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Looking for a high-risk move. Watch out! He hits the head scissors.
That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Back up top. He cannot be stopped.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Taking advantage of the opportunity. And a count stopped short of 2.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy. Put in the corner now.
Scoop slam. Taking things to the top rope. Oh, the river.
Take him!
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. The springboard attack fails to land.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow. Lifted way high to the heavens. Driven down powerbomb.
2 count. It's off the pin at 2.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it. Stiff shot.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Such intensity from Eddie.
caught with a punch.
Hand implanting into flesh there. Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen,
3 amigos.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago. Oh, looking to torture his opponent here with a lasso from El Paso.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing pain.
The lasso from El Paso. A reversal, though.
2 men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Oh!
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
And Punk needs to reassess his strategy.
Placing him in the corner.
Wrist lock applied. They're going to walk the ropes all the way to the top. Incredible balance being shown.
And that prevents Eddie's attack. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Impressive awareness from him.
His athleticism is off the charts.
Latino Heat doing some damage.
This is
From the top. Front splash. Eddie can take this one.
Cover. Near fall.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always from the top.
Frog splash.
That could be Punk's doing.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw